Hey, how's it going? So, energy. We need more energy. And I'm guessing that if you're here, it's because you need more energy. So, what I'm going to do is show you a simple way of getting energy. Now, this is not for experienced players. If you are experienced, then this is obvious to you. You'll probably need to go find another video or something if you're looking for that, like extra tiny little bit of energy to take you up to like 1,000,000 energy. No, this is for people that have got really low energy that just really don't know how to acquire it. So, energy is based on your knowledge of the world. And the way that you can see your knowledge of the world is if you come into this section here. Okay. So, you have all your different areas of knowledge, okay? So this is the one I'm going to be focusing on today, is the character, and these are all the different areas, and each one has a number of people you need to speak to in order to gain knowledge on, you know, that particular area. So as you can see here, we have all these people. These are all the people that I've met and gained knowledge on, okay? And you can see there the side, it shows you how much energy you can acquire by completing all the tasks, as it were, by talking to all the people. So I've got, as you can see, 2 out of 2 on 4 of the 5 sections. Now this one, from what I understand, is these guys here. I don't think they're implemented into the game yet, so that's something I'm going to come back to. So what I'm actually doing now is working on the Heidel knowledge. So I've spoken to all these people here, but there's these 2 that are left as question marks. Now, this is probably the most unhelpful of things to show that I've not spoken to somebody, and it's giving me like literally no information as to who they are, where they are, what they look like, nothing. Now, when you scan around yourself, you might see some question marks on the map. I'm just going to have a little run around, try and find a question mark. Because your question marks are basically the people you've not spoken to. And they're the ones... Ah, there we go. So you can see there's a question mark on the map. So that is someone I've not spoken to, but that could be like literally anybody. So if we come back to this, it could be any of these, any of them. Okay, now the way that you get energy is by completing the full set. So you get the 2 energy by completing every single one. So although you can just like head towards the question marks, it's going to be more productive in terms of getting steady energy growth if you focus on one area at a time. Now, the way that I figured out how to find these things is I had to do a quick search online. Now, let me just switch over to my desktop. Okay, now, this website, blackdesertonline.fandom.com/wiki/knowledge, brings you to this page. And it's got a list of all the knowledge that's available. So what we can do is we can go into the character, and it's got a list again of all the different things. Let me just show you to sort of compare on my Xbox. So you can see the people of Eastern Balanos, Serendria, so on and so forth. It's all in exactly the same order on here. So what we do is we click on this one, and then we can, you know, drill down into the individual ones. So we've got Carolyn. So she's one that I've not actually got. She's the first one on my list that's a question mark, and then the second from the bottom, Jarrett. I don't have either of these guys. So now I know who it is I'm looking for. Now, on this particular website, you can actually click on there, and it'll let you know if there's an article Sadly, no. So what I do, bear with me, BDOcodex.com. Okay, so now what we do is we just copy the name and search the database, and more often than not, it will bring you up with the NPC. So you've got two results there, the NPC and knowledge. So you might think, oh, I'm looking for knowledge, I'll go for that one. No, go for the NPC one, and it brings you up a rough location as to where they are. So now, if we go back to the Xbox, we can sort of compare where we're stood to where the knowledge is. Right, so there we go. You can see, if you just check out my map and see where I am and compare that to where it is on here. Just going to zoom in a little bit more. So you can see it's pretty much exactly where she's supposed to be on the map. Right, so then all I need to do is we talk to Carolyn.
Mind your etiquette.
And their knowledge has increased. So now, if we go back onto here, it shows that we've just got this last one to go to. Now, if we remember rightly, we were looking for Jarette. So it's showing that Jarette is in roughly the same area now. Okay, so I've found Jarette, and she was nowhere near where I expected her to be. So that's probably my bad for not paying much attention to the quest line and who I'm actually speaking to, because Jarette is actually one of the first people that you speak to when you're doing the quest. So this is how I made my mistake. So when I searched for Jarette on BDO Codex, I incorrectly assumed that she was here in the middle of Heidel, and understandably so. It was because I was looking for the Heidel, the Heidel upper class. Okay, so the actuality is, like, NPCs can move, as I'm sure you're aware, based on the quest line. So presumably these three indicators show you where they should have been at any point in the quest line, and in this particular case Jarette is this one. And so switching back over to the game, there she is. Anyone who's done the quest will recognize her. Anyway,
this tastes horrible.
Did you?
Why is Aiden so late? Have you seen Aiden in the stone chamber? There's nothing
okay, there we go.
like about this
so we've completed the whole set, and as you just saw, my energy increased by 1. And just to go back into that, so there we go, 2 out of 2 energy obtained. So now the cycle continues. So I'm just going to go through all of these and get them one at a time, and yeah, slowly grow my energy. So I'm aiming for 100 energy, so it's not going to take me too long. So I've got 87, so I need another 13, which I'll get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So if I finish all of these, and then I've got a few horse managers to grab. So there's not a lot to do, and I'll get those in like say an hour or so, and then just a case of working through these. Once you've got all that energy, then you can exploit many of the other mechanics in the game, such as the night vendor and so on and so forth. Yeah, I may even put together a guide of exactly where everybody is, so that you can just follow through and get all your energy. But that might be quite a big task, so don't expect that anytime soon. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. I hope it was useful. Please let me know in the comments if it was, if it wasn't, if there's anything that you would do differently or anything that I missed out. Please let me know, because you know, I love when you guys point out my flaws, because I will change what I'm doing based on your feedback. And yeah, don't forget to like and please subscribe, because I'm trying my very best to put out content that you will find useful. Okay guys, thank you and take care.